Hey, how you doing? Hi, welcome back. I'm Chris. How about that? So, this video wasn't necessarily a request, but I'm requested to do more of the scary videos. This is from Chilling Scares. 6 most disturbing things caught on trucker dashcam footage, Volume 2. Pretty sure I probably did Volume 1. Anyways, let's see what's so scary about it.
On June 19th, 2022, a trucker was driving down the P.J. Patterson Highway in Jamaica at about 4:30 a.m. Everything seems normal until a few seconds later, a bike is suddenly pushed a few feet in front of the truck. A sort of dark figure can be seen on top of the bike, but it's hard to tell whether it's an actual person or not.
Oh! The hell was that?
The driver seems to tense up as he leans forward, but concerningly, he doesn't slow down. He doesn't look too disturbed, simply checking his side view mirrors after running the bike over. Shortly after, the camera showing the trucker even shows him shaking his head and chuckling as he continues driving down the highway.
Did it pop a tire or something?
The unsettling footage raises a lot of questions, but the trucker might have actually escaped a potentially life-threatening situation by not stopping.
Yeah, no.
Many people have commented that this is a very common robbery method in Jamaica, in which a dummy or even a bundle of blankets are placed on top of a bike to make it look like there's a person riding it. The bike is then pushed in front of a vehicle to shock and guilt-trip the driver into getting out and checking on the person.
But it was blatantly obvious that somebody pushed the thing in front. Why do it though? I mean, you know what a semi... Well, I shouldn't say that in Jamaica, I don't know. But in the U.S., we kind of know just from the lights, you know a semi. So why would you want to push a bicycle in front of it? You do it in front of a car where you could cause some damage. You know, the bike could go over, damage the windshield. The person might have trouble getting away from the scene, especially if there are other people there waiting for that car to slow down or stop. Or you push it and the car hits it and goes over the top of it. Maybe it gets into a position where the bike gets tangled up underneath, where the vehicle... I think with the momentum, you're probably not going to slow down, be forced to, but you're going to feel it, and it could cause damage to your car. And if your ultimate goal is to kill, then you don't care about the car. If your goal is to rob, you don't care about the car unless you want to steal the car. Then you're not going to do that. I don't know.
Probably imagine what happens next. In these type of robberies, the person who pushes the bike rarely operates alone and is usually accompanied by other bandits hiding in the shadows, waiting for the driver to get out of the vehicle. If the trucker would have stopped, he probably would have been the victim of a robbery attempt, or worse. Although a failed robbery attempt is the most likely explanation for this footage, it can't be 100% confirmed whether or not that's what actually happened. This dashcam footage was...
I like that he...
This is a switch bike.
I like that he saw it, he recognized it, and then was just like, alright.
This dashcam footage was taken in 2019 in Queensland, Australia. A silver Ford Falcon with no license plate suddenly stops in the middle of the median strip on Queensland Pacific Motorway, blocking the path of a BMW right behind it. The driver of the BMW stops, and that's when a man and a woman step out of the Ford and walk towards the BMW.
And carjack him. Now is when I would punch it on the gas. From that
The footage shows the man threatening the driver with a sharp object while the woman tries to force open one of the doors, but eventually the BMW manages to pull away and escape. The rest of the incident wasn't captured by the trucker's dashcam, but several witnesses later claimed that the couple threatened another driver in the next lane and attempted to steal their car, but they were again unsuccessful and eventually drove away. But the violent carjacking attempts didn't end there. Queensland police later revealed that the couple continued driving south on the highway until they reached the next exit where they confronted another driver. Unfortunately, this last attempt was successful. After they forced a 67-year-old woman out of her Mazda CX-3 hatchback, they drove away with the stolen vehicle, leaving the woman stranded in the middle of the road. Police searched for the couple, but it was never confirmed whether or not they managed to find the carjackers. On September 6, 2018,
I hope they're dead.
Their trailer was stalled on the train tracks near a small neighborhood in Chester, Virginia. This footage was captured by the dashcam on a truck belonging to a man named Mike Eugene, a nearby resident who stopped in front of the tracks to get a closer look. Alarmingly, the crossing guard is down and the lights are flashing on the tracks, which of course means that a nearby train is on its way. The song Ghost Riders in the Sky can be heard playing on the truck's radio as a man rushes down the passenger side of the trailer and makes a run for it. The driver and another passenger also jump out of the trailer cab just a few seconds before a train smashes into the trailer, slicing it in half and sending sheet metal flying in every direction.
Did they run out of gas or did it? Can't be mad at the train. Train can't stop.
Since the trailer's parking brake wasn't engaged, the semi-tractor rolled off the road after the collision. A few seconds after the crash, the man who recorded the incident pulls up closer to the truck driver and asks if anyone was still in the truck when the train was hit.
Nobody was in that truck, were they? You're all out, okay.
Fortunately, the truck driver responds that they had all gotten out on time. No one was hurt during the incident, but apparently this wasn't the first time a train smashed into a truck that was stalled on those same tracks. In 2014, a similar situation resulted in a deadly collision at the crossing. 2 months later, another large truck got stuck on the tracks and hit by a train. The same thing happened again in 2016.
On the same
This
tracks?
railroad crossing on Curtis Street in Chester has a very steep grade, and there are signs on the road leading to the crossing warning that flat-bottom trailers can get stuck on the tracks.
Okay.
But the signs clearly haven't been enough to stop trailers from getting stuck, making this an incredibly dangerous crossing.
Oh, wow.
This dash...
You figure they'd want to fix that or just tell people. I mean, you can't stop trucks from going there. Well, you can. You'd make a detour. Or you could, I don't know, fix it, but yeah.
This dashcam footage from 2020 shows 2 cars blocking a truck's path on an unidentified highway. 2 men get out of their cars and approach the truck, aggressively motioning to the driver to get out of the vehicle. In Spanish, the driver can be heard repeatedly asking the men to at least let him pull over to the side of the road. As the third man gets out of one of the vehicles in the blockade, the truck driver communicates with a colleague by radio, telling him that he got cut off and is being asked to get out of his vehicle.
Yeah, you don't. Just go around him. Or hit this end of the vehicle and push it into that lane. Or maybe even off the road so it's down to 1 car. What's 1 car going to do to you unless they have guns? What are they going to do to you? They're going to drive you off the road? No. You could be ahead of them. They try to speed up. You just start veering them right off the road. Listen to me like I know what I'm talking about. Dude, just go. Just go.
The driver puts the truck in reverse as one of the men approaches his vehicle while talking on the phone, and this is when the trucker seizes the opportunity to escape. Just before the man in the black t-shirt reaches the driver's door, the trucker pulls away and swerves around the two cars.
Yes. Stop with talking to him. Just go. Yes. Start radioing for police if you can.
The two men that were blocking his path quickly get out of the way to avoid getting run over, but one of them manages to throw what we can only assume to be a rock at the truck, breaking the driver's window. Fortunately, this doesn't stop the trucker and he's able to drive away safely. It was later revealed that the three men were actually cartel members. Their reasons for stopping the trucker are unknown, but judging from the video, it couldn't have been anything good. This dash cam and driver cam footage show a man falling asleep at the wheel of a large trailer truck. He looks out the window a couple of times before closing his eyes and apparently falling asleep as his truck races down the highway. By the time he opens his eyes again and realizes what's happening, it's too late.
Oh no. Oh no.
The truck goes off the road and speeds uncontrollably toward the overpass, and at this point there doesn't seem to be anything the driver can do to stop it. The truck flies off the overpass and slams down on the ground below, severely whiplashing the driver.
I forgot about the ramp, not the ramp, but how the grading is, the concrete goes down. So I was just thinking it was going to be like this and he was going to just go right off of it. At least that was a little bit safer. Oh, I got tingle sensation in my toes when it was going over there. I was like, no!
There were no cars below the overpass at the time, but the impact was enough to send everything flying inside the truck, even knocking the turbine off the driver's head. His co-driver was resting in the back of the truck during the incident, and although he could be heard moaning in pain after the crash, neither of the two men were badly injured and were able to walk out of the truck unharmed.
You're alive, man. You're alive. That's the important part.
After watching this footage, many people have commented that if it weren't for the driver's seatbelt, this incident would have ended much differently. It's unknown where this footage was captured, and police didn't release any more information to the public about this case, but it's very likely that the truck driver lost his job and was charged with reckless driving.
Yeah.
This footage was captured.
I feel bad for truck drivers because of what they do, how far they drive, and you know, the quota of they can get paid more if they can get back faster.
This footage.
It's just got to be. It's good pay, but it's got to be tough.
Footage was captured in Jay, Maine. On April 15th, 2020, there was an explosion at one of the largest paper mills in the state, which was caught by a nearby trucker's dash cam. As the smoke and debris from the explosion quickly advanced toward the vehicle stopped on the road, the trucker can be heard communicating with his colleagues by radio, and they all sound understandably shocked at the sight of the explosion.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of the way here.
Just before the incident, the truckers were on their way to make a delivery of wood to the paper mill, but luckily they were still on the road when the explosion happened. As the dark cloud of smoke reaches the vehicles, debris starts falling on the truck, completely covering the windshield as the smoke continues to expand.
Yeah, they got metal plants.
Wow.
Through the air there. They're going everywhere.
Holy.
Nobody was around it when it went on.
What goes up must come down. You just don't expect it to come down on you.
Before the explosion, the Androscoggin paper mill employed over 500 people, and at the time of the incident, there were about 175 employees working close to the site of the explosion. Somehow, nobody got hurt. According to the sheriff's department, the cause of the explosion was a rupture in a pressure vessel in the digester part of the mill. The digester is where wood chips are cooked to reduce them into fiber for the paper-making process. 1 year after this footage was taken, the paper mill owners filed a lawsuit against the mechanical contracting company in Florida that assembled some of the machines in the mill, as it was found that the explosion was caused by a bad welding job.
I guess I don't understand how. Maybe maybe that was English, apparently, and it made sense to somebody. It's gotta be terrifying. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this here. It's almost 9 p.m. Got to get a couple more done, though. All right. I'm going to end this here. There is a... This is going to be annoying. There is a thanks button on the channel. It is located for you to click on and donate if you would like to. Is that annoying? If you can't donate, don't want to donate, no harm, no foul. Keep making videos. But you could do me a big favor. Click the like and subscribe button, because those are free. This is all it takes. You just move it around and you just go like this little thing. All right, okay, you don't want to, and you just go boop, and that's the subscribe button. Then you go over to the like button and you go boop, and then there's a thumbs down. You never click that. That's poison. You hit that button, poison will come right through your computer. That's what YouTube tells me. So until next time, have a good day, have a good night.